they meet tonight. Autobots waste their power to destroy the evil forces of the Decepticons. Transformers.
Hey, welcome to Half the Battle. Let's talk about Devastator. He was the first Gestalt or Combiner robot in the Transformers line. 6 robots, the Constructicons, combined to form this monster of a Decepticon. Sure, other Combiner robots would follow, quite a few of them in fact, and there would be bigger Transformers, both in the toy line and the canon. But Devastator was the first and most iconic. He is fondly remembered as a fan favorite. Now, Hasbro likes to reuse names, and so the name Devastator ended up in G.I.Joe. Yes, this iconic, legendary, much respected name got a second life in our toy line. And you can probably sense where this is going. Meet the Devastator. Oh, how the mighty have fallen! This toy was released in 1989 with some original parts. Yeah, it shared some parts like the gun and missiles with the Cobra hovercraft released the same year. Oh, and before we go on, I should make clear we're looking at my European version, not the original American one. The main differences are that the red parts are much lighter, almost pink even, and the tank threads are blue, not black. The differences are nothing special, it just goes to show that there are European exclusives, and then there are European exclusives. This is a mint-on-card European exclusive Tiger Force Psych-Out. It is worth something. This Devastator really isn't worth that much. The main thing I take away from this vehicle is that it looks like a toy. Well, I mean, obviously, it is a toy. But what I'm saying is that if this was a real vehicle, it would still look like a toy. It's as if a Cobra troop is riding a kid's paddle car. It's not gonna be all that intimidating when the Joes see it coming at them, now is it? And as a toy, well, it feels really flimsy thanks to the front threads and the gun. They just feel too loose and easy to move. Probably thanks to the wear and tear over time, though I remember having this as a kid. It felt even like that back then. Then there are the things that are easy to lose, like the 4 missiles it comes with or the antenna. Yeah, antennas are the bane of my collecting existence. The one I have doesn't have one either. And even the detailing, something I often gush about when it comes to vehicles, is lacking a bit here. The peg that connects the front track to the body is just there, plain to see. Would it have killed them to cover the hole in the mold so it's invisible? Same thing goes for the rear tracks and how they connect. If I was designing this thing, I would have made it twice as big, with room for a gunner and a driver, with a lot more detailing. I have to struggle to find something to like here. I guess the color scheme is okay, though I prefer the original American one. It's just a hair better. Overall, it's a dinky little thing that nobody should feel bad about not having in their collection. And with that, we come to the character. And I gotta tell you, I'm not gonna bother to make a fake file card for this thing. Here, just look at Devastator's tech specs. Hey, I already worked really hard on that split-second Joe Mama joke. Let's start with the name, Devastator. And let's imagine a small child on his birthday getting a huge box from Grandma, who says it's that Devastator toy he's always wanted. Only when he opens the box, this thing is in it. Christmas is ruined. Yeah, this kid's birthday is on Christmas. Also, his grandma is a huge bitch for putting such a small toy in such a large box. Sucks to be that kid. Anyway, this wouldn't be the last time Devastator faced humiliation.
I am directly below the enemy scrotum.
And I wasn't even talking about that. In fact, let's never talk about that again. No, I'm talking about the time they turned him into an Action Master. Action Masters were Transformers that didn't transform. Yeah, wrap your head around that one. And they were the size of G.I. Joe figures. Talk about indignity! One of the most powerful, feared Decepticons reduced to this. And this. And yeah, I tried. Devastator doesn't fit into the driver's seat. That would have been the ultimate humiliation. But I suppose I can't put this off any longer. I have to talk about the vehicle again. And this is where we learn the thing's full name. It's the Battlefield Robot Devastator. Wait a minute. Is that how they justified calling this thing Devastator? Because it's a battlefield robot? Okay, I feel the definition of robot is being stretched beyond breaking point here. Look, the term robot is so broad you can make it fit pretty much anything from humanoid mechanical beings, autonomous or piloted, to remote-controlled metal boxes with delusions of grandeur. Still, I don't think this thing qualifies! For me, a robot has to be autonomous, or if it has a driver, it has to look at least vaguely humanoid. This thing is neither. As for appearing in other media, well, it was featured in a commercial along with the so-called other battlefield robots, though the ad neglects to call them that. And the Devastator did briefly appear in the Deke miniseries Operation Dragonfire. I couldn't find evidence of the thing showing up in the comic. It's possible it made a cameo here, but I'm not gonna check every issue. Yeah, at this point, I'm eager to flesh this turd. Honestly, I think the Devastator was created just because G.I. Joe was getting 2 battlefield robot toys, so Cobra had to have 2 as well. In conclusion, meh. The colors are okay, but really the Devastator is a bit of a waste of space. Though I honestly believe I would have been kinder to it if the thing had a different name. As it stands, it's an insult to the Transformers character, and this dinky little vehicle has no hope of even vaguely measuring up to its illustrious namesake. I'll see you next time, everybody, and hey, why not like, share, and subscribe if that's your thing?
Transformers, more than meets the eye. Autobots waste their power.